Now, let's take you to Kogi, where the Department of State Services arrested the mastermind of last Thursday's attack near the palace of the traditional ruler of Ibiri land. In a statement by the spokesman of the service, Peter Afnaya said an ISWAP commander, Abdulmumin Ibrahim Otaru, is responsible for the vehicle-borne improvised explosive device that went up near the palace of the Ohinoyi of Iberiland in Kogi State. He and his associate, Saudus Suleiman, are being treated for gunshot wounds after they were arrested by operatives of the service on Tuesday. According to the statement, the ISWAP commander was also behind other attacks, including the attack on the police area command in Eka Ohenizengi in Okene local council of the state on June 24th last year, where police inspector Idris Musa was killed and two AK-47 rifles carted away. The statement adds that the terror campaign operated terrorist cells in and around Kogi State. Now, I still have Kalajayipo in the studio, while retired Assistant Director of the Department of State Services, Dennis Amakri, joins me now via Zoom. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
All right. Now, let's move on with this question. While we commend the DSS for the job well done, the agency says the suspects were also part of the terror group that attacked the Kuje prison facility in Abuja in 2022. What are your thoughts on this?
Thank you for that question. I have to congratulate the DSS for a job well done, because I think it shows diligent investigation where they did not rush into, striking and then missing him, but waited until at least even 1 week after the bombing in Kogi State, they finally rounded him up. I think that was a very good job done. Of course, he is a very important person. He's a commander of ISWAP, and of course, ISWAP has been disturbing the whole Northeast and North Central for a very long time. So I think that's a very good one.
All right. Let's also look at the whole thing, how it happened. The fact that the incident happened shortly before President Buhari inaugurated some projects in the state. What do you think could be real intent of these attackers?
The basic intent, if you look at the facts in front of us, is that they want to kill the president, because they believe strongly that if the president was visiting Kogi State, and of course the Ohinoyi of Ibiraland is a very popular chief, the president might stop by his place. And this time what they try to use is not implantation, but a vehicle, mobile vehicle IED. So I think it was deliberately planned to attack the president, and we're happy that at least they did a lot to avert it.
Mr. Makri, Kogi government believes enemies are breeding terror cells and has asked DSS to dig deeper. What will you prefer to avert future reoccurrence?
I think they are already on it. They are already on it. Contrary to popular opinion, many people don't know that Abdulmumin Otaru is from Kogi State and is a commander of ISWAP. Previously, many people believed that most of the Boko Haram people are Kanoris or Fulanese. But now you can see that this particular guy is at home. Most of them have fought in the Northeast. They are so weary, they've run back, to Kogi State. Ask yourself the question, why Kogi State? Why Kogi State? Because they were they have a place to hide, and that's their home. And a lot of them, who ran away or who have been captured now are from the state. That's why the governor is saying that we should dig deeper. The security agencies should dig deeper and, of course, bring out these people. Because if you remember, there's an upsurge of kidnapping around that area. And why? Because Kogi State presents the confluence. Most people traveling to the north passes through there. And most people traveling to the south pass through there too. So it is an easy area to kidnap businessmen who are also, who might be ready to pay money. So it's a very, very convenient area where, these people have thought that they could make some money.
All right, Mr. Dennis Amakwi, thank you very much for your contribution so far on this topic.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Mr. Paul, let me come to you. What do you make of this whole insecurity issue, especially towards this northern part of the country, as regards to the fact that the election is almost here?
Yes, I like Nigerians to understand the fact that whether we like it or not, the fight against insurgency, banditry, and all of these things is coming down. It means that government is not sleeping. Government may not have done enough, but I tell you that it's a work in progress. It's a work in the mill. And I'm sure that like the incoming administration, God willing, that will have the best and the best hand that we're looking at. We need to apply more technology in fighting insecurity. We can no longer fight insecurity without technology. So we want to submit that we may not have won the war against insurgency 100%, but the APC government has done fairly well. And I'm sure that it will keep on doing better. But security, I must emphasize, is the job of all of us. The security operatives need information. They live among us. And like the consultant, Amakri said, it's also evident that we cannot continue to accuse a particular tribe of masterminding insurgency. So it could come from anywhere. So let's be on the lookout and watch out.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution.